the biggest challenges Europe has had through the ages is to accept people for who they are.
If we are serious about a Europe of equals, if we are serious about creating a European Union where each and every one of its citizens in each and every member state can enjoy full equality, then we have to put that paramount.
We need to make absolutely certain that everything we do in terms of our free trade agreements have human rights and civil liberties at their heart, but not only as we have them now as articles, but as real issues.
Because it is not enough to make laws. We have to change attitudes, we have to change cultures, and we've gone a very long way in the European Union. But we have still a lot of work to do. And then there are many other countries in the world where homosexuality is still a crime, sometimes related to death penalty, and this is of course unacceptable. As long as there is one single country in the world who has this, we need to keep on fighting.
If we want to move forward, then we need to have it on top of the agenda, and I'm going to fight to have it on top of the agenda.
Priorities that we should have as a party but also as a union, that the freedom of movement should apply to all of its citizens, and LGBTI people are currently excluded from that.
We need to convince countries, and this is something we need to do, to recognize same-sex marriages so that people can work without a problem, that they can establish themselves without a problem.
It's very difficult for a gay family to move and to have the papers and to have everything that you need to settle in the European Union, even if you are legally married in your country of origin, and this is just not acceptable. I think this should be a priority.
So you have to imagine, I've got my rights, but what if I was not here? What if I was in Italy? Amazing that one of the founding countries of the European Union, and there is not equality for LGBTI people, let alone equality for women, a majority of the planet. So we always need to say, what if I was not here and I was somewhere else?
What does leadership mean to me? Taking responsibility, commitment, coming out. You know, I was thrown into it myself, and before I knew it, I was apparently inspiring people. I didn't realize that. Last year when I came out, I was a bit shy and new to all this. But the more I see that you can inspire people by your own example, by your own being who you are and living your life and fighting for your rights and the rights of your peers, that is very powerful to inspire people. So that could be leadership. So I understand fully that now that I'm in the political scene and in the Council of Europe so far, I need to use that to really help the LGBT cause as much as I can. I think it's my moral responsibility.
No matter how many advances we make in this area of policy, we still see that LGBTIQ people are the most bullied. They are those who have the highest rate of suicide, especially amongst youth. Okay, so we really need to invest a lot in education.
Of course, we can't force people, but we can convince, we can show the experience of places where it has happened. We can bring in people who strongly feel about this and who have an influence on public opinion. I think we are still underestimating the force of the music industry, of the sports, of other people who are great examples to society, and I think we should sort of seduce them into taking a position on this, speaking out about this. If you speak out about that, you will reach out to a younger generation, and that younger generation will for sure change our society in a positive way.
ILGA is incredible in helping us politicians to tell us where the problems in different countries are, because you can't monitor everything yourself.
An incredibly important partner, a place where people meet who have great experience, have great ideas, who are very creative, who can help us, help them in supporting what they do.
We're all human beings and we have to have a commonality. So ILGA's role in creating that recognition is absolutely fundamental.
ILGA brings together these different experiences. They bring together people that have a joint struggle, but that might come from different backgrounds. And I think ILGA is doing an amazing job in achieving that and making that happen.
It's organisations like ILGA that I've worked with that give me that information and that support. And also what is really important is that when you lose a vote, they say, there's always another battle. And that's ILGA's strength.